Hello there, YouTube. How we doing tonight? Doc Whiskey 13 here with another episode of our YouTube exclusive Breton Mage Storm Whiskey. Um, I did do a couple of things off of the stream, or actually off of the video. Um, I went and sold some stuff and bought some new robes and a new hood, upgraded some gear, sold some gear, and we're ready to get started, although we do have a level up available. So we're going to go right here and do that level up, and now we're ready to go. So we need to report to Savos Aaron. So here we go. Let's see what happens. Good to be back. I think this is episode 13.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits.
Yeah, get out of my
I need
face.
your help with something.
Both
something
of you.
Private.
No, not right now. I'm busy.
Chanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
Have you ever heard of the Augur of Dunlane?
Has Tofdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
I have something really important to tell you.
Really? And what might that be?
We need to find the Staff of Magnus.
I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
It's connected to the orb we found. You know, that thing up there?
And how do you know of this?
I spoke with the Augur of Dunlane.
Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this.
You mean me, don't you?
I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the Augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
We got a gift. Mage's Circlet. Increases your magicka by 40 points. Our hood is 50 points. Nice try.
The chanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the
Okay, we need to go find Mirabelle. She's much better to look at than Sapos Heron anyway. Oh look, it's Jerk Face.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
Yeah. You don't concern me either. That guy's a dick. Okay, where is Mirabelle?
I still need some help, if you can spare the time.
Not right now, I can't.
College is a bit of an oddity in Skyrim. Magic isn't something that's looked upon fondly here.
Maybe Mirabelle's upstairs.
Still no word from your family?
No.
Please
and I'm
don't
not
bother the
expecting
Archmage unless it's absolutely
Really?
necessary.
That must
I'm
be
not.
so
I'm
If
here to
there are
bother
any
you.
problems,
I
let
came
me
all the way
know.
to Skyrim
It's my
just to
job
get
to keep
away
things
from my
running
family's
smoothly.
expectations.
Do you know anything about the Staff of Magnus?
Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be
that's
asking?
Awkward. Sorry to have brought it up.
It may be connected to the Eye of Magnus.
The Eye of Magnus? I can appreciate that this thing, this orb, it's very impressive. Very unique and definitely worth studying. But let's not jump to any conclusions or assign it importance beyond what we're certain of.
The augur referred to it as the Eye of Magnus, not me.
The augur. Just what have you gotten yourself involved in? Whatever is going on, whatever you're up to, be very careful.
Sorry, so the staff, the thing I asked you about?
Well, it's said to be very powerful. Has the capacity to store an incredible amount of magical power, as the story goes. But it's more myth than anything at this point. I've no doubt that it actually exists, but no one has seen it in, what, decades? Longer? I'm not sure. The only time I've heard it mentioned was when those Synod characters showed up some months ago looking for it.
Who are the Synod?
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
So no one knows the staff's location?
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Okay, let's look at our magic real quick. Okay. Back down the stairs. Out the door over there. You know, Doc, the one that's got the big quest marker on it? Yeah, that one. Okay. The ruins of Mzulft. Where, oh where is that? Right there. Okay, so I guess we need to go catch a carriage ride. Let's do it. This is the fastest way I know anyway. There's probably a better way, but I'm not familiar with it. So we'll catch a carriage to Windhelm, then we'll run over there.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Windhelm.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm?
Nope.
Oldest city in Skyrim by some accounts. They say the big old palace there was built by Ysgramor himself.
Windhelm Stables discovered. Didn't we do this once before? Let's go ahead and discover Windhelm real quick while we're here. I think it'll be worth our time to run up here real quick. I actually thought we'd already done this, but obviously we have not.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you
Okay.
refuse to help the storm.
They can argue about that. I don't have time for that right now. We've got a recording to do. Okay. Resolved. Here we go. Oh, my controller's messing up tonight. Sorry you have to hear about that all the time, YouTube. But it's just the truth. Okay, let's just make sure. I looked at magic a minute ago, yeah. We're on the right spell. Actually, let's do that one for right now. Okay, do we want to go this way? I mean, sure, why not? I mean, the quest marker seems to think we should go this way, but... Oh, look, it's Kyne's Grove.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. I'd consider joining up myself.
Well, there you go. There's the Dawn Guard. Nice shot. Two for two. We need to get better with that spell. That's why I kind of put it on so we could maybe practice. Oh, oh, oh. I guess. You got a couple licks in. Who be this? Let's save before we get ourselves in trouble. Nope. This is some kind of vampire.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
I told you.
Get away
it's the
from me,
wedding
you
of Vittoria Vici,
Skyrim
an
trash.
extremely well-connected merchant with the East Empire Company.
Hey.
Emperor's cousin, remember?
Screw you.
Hopefully these gifts will put us in her good graces. Don't bother me, peasant. I've had a long journey and paid too much coin on these gifts to be late to Vittoria's wedding.
I ought to just steal his freaking stuff and kill them both for being such snot asses. But we've got more things to do. Hello, Mr. Giant. I'm just passing through. That's just a fox. That fox won't attack us. it's close range, it's not working. Yeah, close range, that works much better. So let's keep trying to find Mazalft. I think we're going to have to go off the path maybe now. Actually, there's the road right there. You're welcome, Mr. Goat. Okay, who's this? Is this the guy with the... Yeah, let's not even look. It's probably the guy with the affliction. I'm tired of talking to him, too. Electrocuted his ass. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. Okay, we're close. I think this playthrough's turning out really good. Having a lot of fun with this character. After not knowing exactly what I wanted to do with it, what skills I wanted to give it, and whatever, I've kind of decided to just go with flat out magic. We're not that far along into this character's creation, or we could still change our mind, but I think I'm pretty much just going to go the magic route. I was thinking about doing some other stuff with him, but I think maybe we're just going to go full on magic. Okay, so here we are in Mazalft. I'm sure the game just saved, but...
Go on. Find Paratus. In Oculory.
Okay. We don't need any of his robes or anything. We'll take his key and his research log. Council has become aware of the lack of progress in your group's efforts. They are particularly displeased to learn that your specifications for the focusing crystal were completely incorrect. The entire Binders Conclave has worked tirelessly, and the Council is quite sure this new crystal will suit your needs. You are herewith entrusted with the delivering the crystal to the site, completing your work, and delivering a full report to the Council with all possible haste. The Council trusts you will deliver the crystal to the Oculary personally, and that there will be no further complications. First Adjunct Arnrel. Okay. Good thing he had a key. Okay, what is going on with my buttons? Holy cow. YouTube, it's gonna be one of those nights. We don't need anything he or she has. Holy moly. I don't know. That took forever. Maybe we're not strong enough to be in here. That looks like poison. That says it's empty. Bah humbug. I reckon we're going to run into nasty, dirty Falmers in here as well. It doesn't see us. I can't line up the shot. What is going on with my controls tonight? Holy moly. How did that miss? How is it still alive? Doesn't have any hit points left. Okay, soul gem. No, I'm only moving one stick. Can't be moving. Man, that burns my ass. How is it not dead? I've not been this frustrated in a long time with this game, or with any game. There better be something good in this chest. Gold. Scroll and a warhammer. Big freaking deal. I guess the scroll's worth it. It's worth 500, so I guess we'll take our scroll and go on. YouTube, I apologize for my cranky, foul mood. I really enjoyed this game, and things just aren't going well tonight. How is that a miss? How does he not get... How did the first shot not take away any hit points? Okay. I want to try this lightning rune. I want to see what this rune looks like. Okay, now, can I set it off? Okay. We're playing around with some new, well, neither spell's new. We've had them for a little while, but I've not really been using them. Yeah, I don't feel like mining right now. Why am I not taking... What? Why can't I take a potion? What is going on? Why does it keep turning off? Okay. So, YouTube, this has been a really poor version of this story and this what I've been trying to accomplish with this character, but I don't really want to go all the way back and start over. I'm just going to apologize, and if no one watches this episode of it's episode 13, which means it's probably cursed. If no one watches this episode, I won't be upset in the least. Or if you are watching it, please leave a comment down below and tell me to chill out or something so I know you watched. But anyway, we're going to end this episode right here because I'm completely frustrated with this game at the moment. Nothing I'm trying to do is working out. My controller's messing up. I couldn't take a potion. I can't hit spells. So, we're going to take a chill pill and we'll make another episode tomorrow night. We'll start right here where we're at. We're going to save. And we're going to say goodnight. YouTube, you guys have been wonderful. Thanks to those of you who are watching the videos. Please keep watching, and I promise I won't be as grumpy in the next episode, which will be episode 14 of Storm Whiskey, a Skyrim mage playthrough. This has been Doc Whiskey 13, and I'll leave you with this. Please remember to drink responsibly. Please don't drink and drive. But if you're going to drink, drink whiskey. Cheers, everyone.